Hey, what month is it? Oh, it's June.
June?
Do you want to make part 2?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's make part 2.
You probably should do that. Oops. Oopsies.
Welcome to Skyrim Part 2, the long-awaited sequel.
We might have let the time slip for just a second, but, you know, we're back, we're better.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I feel like I might be just the same. We'll see.
Yeah, well, my speedrun's going great, so despite no matter how much time I waste, it seems that Sleepy can never catch up.
Well, shall we hop into the video?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is when, unbeknownst to me, my PC had ran out of storage and my recording had ceased. It was no problem though, it didn't miss much, so here's what happened. As you may have guessed, I didn't kill Charizard. No extra XP was gained, unfortunately. But, instead, I went to go rescue my fat idiot son Rufus. Although when I arrived, it went less like a rescue and more like picking up my child from daycare. The witches were more than happy to get him off their hands. So we were off, and the beginning of a new adventure was unfolding. The first thing we did was get hopelessly lost on our way to Bleak Falls Barrow. After an embarrassingly long amount of time spent wandering, Rufus took the lead and guided me to the peak of a snowy mountain. It was then I realized that we were there to sate his bloodlust. Rufus was here to kill. He immediately decided he needed to take down the Dragon Priest at the top of Sheer Point, and I wasn't gonna say no. Each Dragon Priest mask is insanely powerful, and if I wanted an edge, I needed to fight with him. Over the next 45 minutes, yes, 45 real minutes, Rufus battled the Dragon Priest while I kept the dragon distracted. To my surprise, he not only held his own, but he actually killed the Dragon Priest. With our loot in hand, we departed Sheer Point. I now had my bearings, and I was able to head straight to Bleak Falls Barrow. With newfound power and a refreshed confidence, we delved into the ruins.
Now, you probably don't want to watch me play for the next 40 minutes of Skyrim's questlines by myself. I'll cut down an entire episode's worth and just show the highlights. The first task is to make it through to the Golden Claw. It took me longer than I'd like to admit to get through the spiderweb, though I did get through. And I was happy, briefly, until I remembered that the spiders had been learning Whirlwind Sprint in their downtime. Like Odysseus, I used my wit alone to fight it off. I did the usual looting, cut the jerk Arvel down.
Where's the Golden Claw?
But our friendship probably wasn't meant to be, and I had to put him down. Ended up fighting some Draugr. Turns out bows take a while to kill, and eventually I resorted to dragging them through the traps. Apparently, that annoyed Elvis, and he took matters into his own hands. I was sadly reminded that there was no escaping the perverted mind of Skyrim modders as I was unlocking a chest and how much Sleepy ruined the greatest gift I was ever given. We eventually made it to the Draugr Overlord, and Elvis was eager to prove himself once again. Until he was on. Then he just stood there for a while, traumatized. Eventually, we defeated him, and we were on our way to the Riverwood Trader. We exchanged goods, and I was ready to leave, until I realized that Lucan ripped me off. Fun fact, a pot does not fill the same niche as a basket in the Skyrim universe, but if you annoy someone long enough, I guess they'll just leave.
Oh, are you going back upstairs?
I then did a quick side quest to get one of my favorite followers, Faendal, and we were off, the dream team. Then we found some Imperials, and honestly, I wasn't quite over them trying to execute me earlier. Then I realized Faendal was an Imperial sympathizer, and I had to put him down.
That was a short-lived victory for me. I hope Camilla wasn't really in love with me.
Lucky for him though, I was put down by some cards not 10 seconds later, and we had a second chance at friendship. Like it never happened. I was going to do the smart thing and learn my lesson from last time, but I remembered something very important. They had arrows, and I needed those, so I freed their prisoner, making them attack me first, and this time, Faendal and I went hand in hand in slaughtering those Imperial scums. I was then harassed and stalked by Ayla the Huntress.
Talk to me. No!
Then I was finally able to meet the Jarl, who looked different from what I remembered.
He's thick!
We then talked to Farengar, whose voice acting was so bad, I wasn't sure if Sleepy had modded it to annoy me or not.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons.
But that's okay. Then it was time to fight the dragon. We slayed it, and that's when I learned Sleepy could ruin more than just lockpicking. It took me a second to process that, but I second with a kid who has questionable paternity, so I guess we're even. At this point, finally, the technical difficulties were over and Sleepy was back to recording.
Oh my gosh, okay. Technical difficulties resolved. Here's my idiot son.
What happened to Rufus?
I don't know, he's here now, that's all that matters. Bear, moth, owl. Technical difficulties taken care of. I'm back in the hot seat in more ways than one, because I am wrapped in a blanket. You have talked to the Greybeards, I assume?
Not yet. I'm going up to y'all again.
Okay.
You're not too far behind. Have you already done the first dragon?
No, I have not been to the Western Watchtower yet.
I didn't hear no bell.
Oh, he's still talking, my bad.
Rufus is this is the toughest follower I've ever had in Skyrim, I hope you know.
What do you mean? He's just a little boy.
Rufus just got decked in the face by a Draugr Deathlord, and then he stood up before the Draugr was done with his swing, and came at him again.
Already versing a Draugr Deathlord.
He keeps going. He has his little wooden sword and his torch. He lights people on fire. This is the storyline for Rufus. I think by the end of this, I'll be calling him my educated son. His name will be Rufus the Educated. I'll send him to college. He'll take after his dad.
How am I gonna do this? The thing is, like, I don't have money for a horse.
I have a very strong method that says you don't need it.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Alright. Let's see if my method pays off. Who are you? It's a zombie! This is the second zombie I've ran into. I'm wondering if Rufus also counts as a pet.
You're like, I want another follower. I gave you multiple followers.
I can't say that Rufus is a bad option, but he doesn't deal a lot of damage, but he does distract very well.
And he's invincible, so...
He eats damage for breakfast. Well, he eats a lot for breakfast, but damage as well. Oh, my method is paying off. I damaged a guard, got arrested. I'm at Dragon's Reach now. I didn't have to walk anywhere.
You won't mind if I just borrow this real quick, right? Thank you.
Soon we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him.
You know, it really didn't add that much to my bounty to take this versus just buying a horse.
Yeah, that is a good question. The only difference is they confiscate the horse afterwards.
My horses die anyway on accident, so... I know it probably doesn't like me because I stole it, but...
Bleak Falls Barrow.
Oh, you mean this hold stone? I love it. I just got a Steam achievement in modded Skyrim. What?
What?
FBI, open up!
What are these weirdos?
Alright, I'm about to fight the Western Watchtower dragon.
Those guys were weird. Did you add just a bunch of men drinking in the woods, or is that base game?
I may have added something like that.
So, Irileth tells
My mother says, if you see anything you want, take it.
Yes, my lord. Tell him what
Who's your mother?
Then.
about the dragon.
Who is your mother, Rufus?
Oh, that's right.
He has a broken sword. And then he has candy. Yeah.
Because I'm taking the long way.
Alright, time to go kill this dragon. How long ago did you do that?
5-10 minutes ago?
Alright, I can catch up. I'm a damage powerhouse right now thanks to our dragon priest friend.
Don't fail.
I can't believe you already fought one of those.
And killed one.
And
Ah! Oh my gosh!
what say you when you're
What the f? I'm the Joe Slane. Leave me alone. Oh my god! Oh my god! I just got apprehended in the middle of a lake. As in, he rose out of the lake. Give that man a raise. My gosh, he means business.
I have my first illusion spell.
Ah, my aim right now is so bad.
Earleth is so slow.
What? We're just gonna keep going. Once I get off this horse, I know it's leaving. Ah, there's walking skeletons out here. Why?
Are they little skeletons?
They're not little. They're just normal skeletons.
Ah, there's the dragon. Alright, Rufus, time for the fight of your life. Oh, it's blue. That's a very pretty blue.
It's base game blue.
It's definitely Charizard legendary blue. Oh, and he's shooting me with ice. And I'm dead.
Yeah, Fendal's gonna be fine.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get it.
Skyrim crashed.
Oh, oops, I'm sorry. I feel like there's something over here, you know? There's not. Well, there is this guy.
We're gonna save. Just in case that happens again.
Wonder what made it crash.
Me too. There's my dragon. Come on. Yeah, that is definitely a legendary Charizard. Rufus is like throwing insults at it.
Well, how do you expect him not to realize it's not the time?
He goes, surprise, haha.
I'm nervous about where this path is taking me.
Ooh, Rufus is getting a freezy cold shower there.
Dude, you gotta get to the college, I swear.
I know, I'm dead.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Okay, I need to hide from the dragon more than anything. Alright, Western Watchtower guy.
No. No, I was already writing it. No, I didn't mean to.
Oh wait, I have a staff. Oh, Rufus, why'd you push me off my perch? Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna die again.
JK, we're not fighting that.
I'm hiding.
But I have to travel to Iverstead and then hike the 1,000 steps. Is that close to here? I don't think I ever get up the mountain the correct way, even though it's probably easier to do that.
Ooh, this dragon is so strong. It just ate a guard.
He was hungry.
I guess. After all those deaths didn't sate his appetite. I'm almost at level 30 on destruction. This oh shit! No! I'm dead!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that.
Well, I'm not sure Sleepy can take much more of this abuse.
2 dragons. 0 have been killed. 1 dragon priest was killed, but not by me. No, by my son.
You're really being carried by Rufus there.
I need to get something better. I can't.
Maybe you should just get good and get this stupid Mega Charizard.
I'm dreading opening that file again.
You're gonna get like post-traumatic stress disorder?
Yes. But anyways, that is the end of Skyrim Part 2. If you guys liked, do all the YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, enjoy the videos, check out our other stuff.
And we'll see you later.
Good night.